This is one of the spookiest places I have visited. It is in a pretty remote part of the Peak District National Park. This is Throwley Old Hall. I'll cover a bit of history and context about the hall and how to visit. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images. Throwley Old Hall is located here, about 20 miles from Derby. It is also near the well-known Manifold Way and river. The ruin itself is in the care of the Peak District National Park Authority, together with the Staffordshire County Council. It's a Grade 2 star listed building and a scheduled ancient monument. This area is pretty remote and feels quite bleak. Mind you, I did visit on a November afternoon. It was raining, cold and overcast, which all really added to that spooky nature of the site. So it's easy to see why there have been lots of reports of hauntings. Also, this tree covering some of the ruins really adds to that effect. What remains today is only a small section of a once large 16th century house. In 1845, records suggest the house was pretty much intact, but by 1921 it was very much as it is today, a ruin. According to Historic England, it was a high status medieval house that was mainly domestic, but with some military intimation. So in essence, it was a high status house that had elements of a defendable building, but it was likely to have been more for looks than actual effectiveness. It is very likely the house was built on the site of an older manor house, but there is so far no evidence for this. The tower was probably one of the most recent additions, built around 1600. That is the end of the Elizabethan period. There is not a great deal known about the house, but we can see, if we look inside, some wonderful old fireplaces and other great features, including the windows. The picture on the site shows the house before it fell into ruin, and one interesting aspect is the garden landscaping, which we can still see the remnants of in front of the house today. The nature of the area has changed significantly since medieval times. There was actually a village of Throwley with at least 9 households, but this was abandoned in 1508. But what I found fascinating was that in the nearby area it's still possible to see the remains of old ridge and furrow farming, part of the old 3-field system, which almost certainly would have been operated by the residents here in the medieval times. Moving back or moving forwards in time, as is nearly always the case with ruined old stone buildings, once the buildings are no longer needed, the stone moves or is reused, and this has almost certainly been the case with the very nearby farm buildings. To visit, you need to be aware this really is an isolated site. So if walking on or near the Manifold Way, it is actually easy to get here and you can just stop off and have a look. It is possible to drive here and park up on the grass verge, but be aware there are no dedicated parking spaces. If you're in the area, the ruins of Old Throwley Hall are definitely worth the effort of visiting. And unusually, if you want an eerie experience, try a wet and overcast day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be making more similar ones, so please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Eclectic Experience, change seen through images.